Okay, so stage 3 is actually kind of scary in your run. A lot of runs can die here, mostly because Frieza is on a health draining space. But I'll get into that more once we get to that square. I will start off by saying that stage 3 is exactly the same for any percent and New Game Plus, so there's no need to worry about it. In stage 2, you already set up your skills, so it's exactly the same. So you're going to mash through the text at the beginning of this with start. Once you get to this blue screen, once again, you're just going to push X to get through. Same thing like always, we're going to use Gohan to start this. We're at the start of the world. So to start this off, Vegeta will try to chase Goku the whole time. So we're going to go ahead and move Goku away by hopping on this Dende square, which will give you a peg of health. And for Gohan's first move, you want to move one space to the left down below. The reason why we do that is because there is an item that we're going to pick up. For every enemy movement, we're just going to keep mashing X to make sure that they get to their spot faster. With Goku, we're going to move towards Gohan once again because Vegeta will continue to chase. Get him away. So on this square, we're going to have Gohan dig because what are we going to get? You guessed it, a Peach. We need that extra turn to move as fast as possible. And we're going to have Gohan meet up with Goku. We're going to start moving Gohan towards Frieza. Have everyone move again. Frieza's going to stay put the whole time. So now that we're here, we're going to have Goku wait. And we're going to have Gohan go over to Dende. And immediately after, we're going to have him ride the carpet. Now, the reason why we have Gohan move over is because if you notice, he's right next to Ginyu. Now, Ginyu did not go towards Gohan. He moved immediately towards the vest to the right. For some reason, the AI in this game, if Goku was the one to go towards Frieza, Ginyu would have attacked Goku. So that's why we use Gohan for this whole run. Is that the AI always is going to want to prioritize Goku over any other character. So we want to keep Goku on this side to avoid as many fights as possible and just have Gohan beat Frieza and beat the game. The other reason why we have Gohan beat Frieza is because when Gohan beats Frieza, we'll get a skill that we're going to equip in the next world, but I'll go into that more. So now that we have Goku here, we're actually going to go back towards the Dende space to avoid the square, or to avoid the fight with Vegeta. Waiting for an extra peg of health is a lot faster than the whole battle. So, once we move Goku, we got Gohan. We're going to move towards Frieza. Now, if you notice that square that Frieza's sitting on, health is draining. It's very scary if you're new at running this, and even scarier if you're a veteran running the Super Kame Water because your health is going to drain very fast. So not only do you have viral heart disease that's draining your health, you now have a square that's going to drain your health again. And if you have Super Kame Water, now you have 3 different factors draining your health. It is very fast. You have to make sure your combos are on point. So we're going to move towards Frieza and get this battle done. This Frieza fight is exactly the same as stage 2. Just use your 4-string combos. K into forward PK, into the forward KP, into 4 punches, and end with a Kamehameha. Get that reset with the character standing back up, and then just you keep moving on with it. Always make sure to get behind the enemy. It is going to do more damage. If, however, an enemy does in fact, like, see, he was guarding there, so I couldn't get behind him. You just want to keep making sure you get behind him. The more you practice your guard cancels, the more you can keep timing, jumping to get behind the enemy and maximize your damage. But really, the biggest thing is just getting your cancel off to get more combos going through. So we beat Frieza, sent him away. We had no turns left, so Frieza's going to attack you again. So not only do you have one fight on this scary little square on the map, you actually have 2 fights of your health draining that fast. So you don't need to be on point once, you need to be on point twice. But of course, it's just the same thing over and over again. You're going to start with the first one, get behind them, and then finish off your combos every single time. We got a quick get up there. You're fast enough to get behind them. And then boom, KO. So like before, because this is the last turn of the world, we're actually not going to move Goku. We're just going to scroll over to Gohan, press on him, and then chase Frieza. Now, if you look again, Frieza is dizzy, so winning this fight will actually take off the last 2 pegs of health. So you can beat Frieza 3 times instead of having to beat him 4 times with that extra peg. So you always want to make sure you're fighting the enemy when they're dizzy. And this last fight is not on the scary square, so you don't have to worry as much as before of your health training. You can just beat them with the normal combos and you're good to go. This will be the last fight of stage 3, so this stage is pretty quick. It's one of the faster ones, I would say. It is, however, one of the scariest because it's one of the easiest to die. So you do want to make sure that you're practicing your combos. Above all else, the main thing about this run, no matter how slow your fight is, you don't want to die. Because dying is going to make you lose way more time than having a slow fight, no matter how slow it is. It's always going to lose you more time. So if you notice there, Frieza gave us a skill of Super Saiyan. In any percent, that is crucial. That is going to be the last skill we need for the entire run. There are opportunities to get other skills, really like more like backups, but I'll talk about that more as we get to those further stages. And split at the last Dragon Ball, and that's really the end of stage 3. So that's why we want to finish with Gohan. We're gonna get that Super Saiyan skill because we're gonna equip it in the next stage, and that's really it for stage 3. Pretty simple. Just make sure your combos are on point. So good luck with stage 3.